Welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. I am truly appreciative that you chose to stop by today's episode. It is the most requested series on the channel, the most prolific series as well. 239 episodes in to No Cash Clash. And of course, we have a lot of different series running on the channel, so if you get a chance, please do subscribe. It helps out a great deal. Such a small action, and it really does keep the channel going and thriving. Of course, using code Galadon does as well, but I sincerely appreciate those of you that at least hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And okay, fine, leave a like. Okay, and one more, leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm, and I'm done. Okay, so where are we? Yes, okay, we've seen fewer and fewer episodes of No Cash Clash recently because the upgrades are taking longer and longer, and I don't even want to think about when we get to Town Hall 14. We're pretty much only seeing Town Hall 14s right now as we raid, but that is because we have been testing the upper edge of trophy ranges for an average Town Hall 13, and I'll let you guys know by the end of the episode my conclusions on where one should be if you're farming at Town Hall 13. Now right here, this one was one of those where I just barely was going to get the second star. It was a close call. This was a war attack. I believe it was actually a CWL attack, and with only 2 heroes up, 13 v 14, the idea for me was just to go for the 2-star, and we just barely squeaked it out, grabbing 51% right with the final, 3 or 4 sneaky goblins. So yes, it just kind of proves to you though that pretty much against any base you can grab 2 stars if you're using even a sneaky goblin army. This is the tail end of another CWL, 13 v 14, and once again, getting 50%, getting the Town Hall, and this time way beyond 50%. We cruised into the mid 60% range here as time ran out, and it feels good to drop a 64% 2-star with sneaky goblins against a higher level Town Hall. But obviously, we're going to get into mostly the upgrades now because that's the important critical stuff that you guys want to see. Where is the village? How are we doing without spending any money? How is the biggest gemmer in the game actually having fun? And it's true, I am actually having a blast playing this account. It has been so much fun, especially now just seeing the progress, you guys. I feel you. I embrace the grind. I'm there with you in the trenches, the ditches. I know what it's like to wait over 2 weeks for a troop or a spell or a defense to upgrade. And yes, we are of course using as many hammers as we can. And also notice that the gems are starting to get serious. I mean, we have well over 2,500 gems at this point. So quick sneak peek, yes, we will be making major gem investments, and I will show you the best place you could possibly choose to spend gems that are free to play gems, because let me just tell you, those are worth more than any other gem. Okay, we're rearranging the progress base because yes, believe it or not, the upgraded side is getting a little bit crowded. So that feels good knowing that we're finally getting down to, I would say, beyond halfway. Definitely beyond halfway at this point as far as the number of buildings. However, you also have to remember that most of the buildings I have left have 2 levels, and that's going to be painful. We're going to get rid of a 1-level upgrade right here, the air defense. But yeah, you can see just looking in the bottom corner, Teslas, wizard towers, archer towers, cannons, almost every single one of those still has 2 levels to go. And yeah, that's where it's deceptive. You feel like you're making a lot of progress, but it's just not quite as much as we had hoped. And yes, I do believe, I haven't actually sat down and done the numbers. Maybe we will in the next episode. I do believe that Gold Pass Clash may have passed me in progress at this point. It's really hard to tell. So we're going to have to go back and look at the exact number of defensive upgrades left. And perhaps, I know a lot of people in the comments have been mentioning this, maybe we could put it into the status report of how many defensive upgrades are left before we can go to the next Town Hall. And that might be an interesting countdown because I have a feeling we're getting pretty close. We are. Okay, here, right here, this, by the way, maybe the biggest raid we've ever found. Okay, at this point, I don't even know, you guys, to be honest. That was like 2.7. We got the maximum league bonus, but I haven't been keeping close track anymore because I'll be honest, I made too many record loot videos. So let's just stop using that unless I actually get like 1.7 of each and we get close to the max. Speaking of getting close to the max, the Grand Warden is going to level 49 right here, and that feels good. So he is going to be maxed out. Looks like actually he'll be the first. No, we're saving the hammers for the Archer Queen, okay, and maybe the Barbarian King. But he should be the first one to be fully maxed out. And so he's on his way. Yeah, the Archer Queen, what we can do is once she gets to 73, then we will hammer her to 74, go back to the shop, hammer her to 75. So really 73 is max for the Archer Queen. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, she's going to be maxed soon. And yes, I know Gold Pass Clash maxed her like 2 weeks ago. So that is what kind of still bugs me, that the free-to-play account got passed by the dirty gem. I guess you can't really call him a dirty gemmer. It's $5 a month. I mean, pretty much anybody can afford $5 a month. I'll tell you right now, when I was 10 years old, if I wanted to earn $5, all I had to do was work for like an entire week, and I get it. I mean, yes, it's a lot of work, but I'm telling you right now, if you have an internet connection and a mobile device, you have a way that you could earn $5. I don't care where in the world you live. You just have to have determination and ingenuity, okay? And you can do it. Okay, oh yeah, quick look at this. Do you see this? This is a really strange glitch. I must have just clicked it at the exact right moment. But yes, if you want, you could spend 0 gems. And by clicking on that gem button, would I be a gemmer at that point? Or anyway, okay, let's move on. So yes, we're trying to do the walls slowly, but it often ends up that we only have one builder free and we need to dump a bunch of gold and elixir. So we're definitely going to get the walls done really early. And yeah, because you can see, look, we got full dark elixir, 300k just sitting there overflowing, and the super troops are already boosted. So we absolutely need to get one of the heroes going. And I believe it's going to be the Archer Queen, because she has fallen way too far behind. And we need to get her at least, like I said, to 73. So here's 72. So, you know, like another 2 weeks, because unless we can get a Book of Heroes, right? Book of Heroes. Okay, where was I? Oh, yes. Does anybody else hate attacking people with the shadow scenery? I'm not a fan, okay? I love it on defense. I love it on my home village. I love to look at it. And, but yes, as an attacker, I don't know. I don't like it. It is just the palette or whatever it is. I'm not a fan, and I just thought I would throw that out there. I think I might have mentioned this before, but I just wanted to see if anybody else dislikes it or if it's just me. Okay, so there it was, though, another monster raid, nearly 3 million in loot. And with that, we move on to the status report for No Cash Clash of Clans episode 239, where today we did lose a few trophies, but we have found a sweet spot around Champion 2 where I think this could be the best spot as a 13 to farm. Gems gained over 100. That's right, she's surprised. We got to spend some soon. Heroes looking good as well. Everybody making progress except for the king. Come see the live streams and watch me attack live every night but Saturday. Thank you guys, as always, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You are the true hashtag GalaFam. I love, think about, and appreciate every last one of you every single day. So now, get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. And I will see you all back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks.
Galadon, 239 episodes. That's a lot.